think I'll cross and take my mans out, just kill yourself. In the trenches, 40 on my hip, I had to fix my
What's good, you my saying? What kind of
No Looker, that the OG, the official No Looker.
No, I'm the OG. Free.
The official No Looker.
Cut it out. Anyway, y'all, we got soccer positions explained, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm kind of interested in this video. I'm not gonna lie, cause we finna play soccer in this bit. You know what I'm saying? Real soon. So we gotta figure out all the positions. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta figure out what position will actually fit for us. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is a position for me, like certain positions, like Ruby Rose got in a certain position for me. She got in a certain position for me. And I crashed! Freak. Anyway, y'all, bruh. We finna get straight into this bit. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if it's 20, show the view and all that, bruh. Let's get straight into this bit.
What's up, guys? The Snowman here, and today's focus is on my favorite sport. I've got another soccer or football instructional video today. We're getting back to the basics with my soccer positions explained. So essentially just going to go over some different positional terms in soccer, terms like striker, fullback, wingback, just to name a few, explain what they are and their roles. We're also going to go over how formations work. So for example, what does a 4-4-2 formation mean? What do those numbers stand for? So yeah, going over positions and formations, and let's jump into it right now. We'll begin by looking at some formations. If you didn't know, professional soccer is 11 players versus 11 on the field at one time. One of the most basic formations in the game of soccer is the 4-4-2 setup. So why is it called a 4-4-2 formation? Well, that's because we list formations according to the number of defenders, midfielders, and forwards in that exact order. Ignore the goalkeeper, defenders, then midfielders, then forwards. So you can see in the 4-4-2, for defenders, they play the furthest back of the outfield players. For midfielders, they appropriately play in the middle of the field, and then the two forwards, they play up the pitch and score most of the goals. Again, the 4-4-2
hold on real quick. I need to be like I need to be up here.
Okay.
I need to be up here. We gotta both be up here. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta play probably midfielder sometimes. Kick that bit over here. No look, curve right here. That's what I do.
Forwards, they play up the pitch.
I kick it from right here, and they'll go here.
What the fuck? Wait, what are you talking about?
Again, the
What?
No, we're not going all around the world, boy.
Extremely common throughout soccer. Some other common formations include the 4-3-3. With this one, obviously, you can see we took one of the midfielders
I like
and
this
moved
one
him
kind
or
of
her
better.
up the field to become a forward. 3 forwards in this formation provide some major firepower in the attack. We also have the 5-3-2, which is gaining more popularity in the modern game. This one with 5 defenders. It can be a very versatile lineup if you have the right personnel, but coaches can set up their 10 players any way they want with these different lineups. My personal favorite formation is the 4-2-3-1. This setup was really popularized at the 2010 World Cup. 4 defenders, and we actually split up the midfielders with this lineup. So 2 defensive midfielders, 3 attacking midfielders, and then 1 lone forward up front. Let's move on to some positional terms and talk about defenders. Now, the first type of defender is the center back, also historically called the center half. They're set up right in front of the goalkeeper. Most formations employ a pair of center backs, and their job is to prevent the opposing forwards from scoring either through man marking or zonal marking. Center backs are often the tallest, strongest players on the team. They also have to be good in the air, defending on corner kicks, as well as moving up the pitch on attacking set pieces. The sweeper is a position that isn't as popular anymore, but it's basically a more fluid version of the center back. So traditional sweepers play even deeper on the pitch than center backs, but they have a pretty similar job description. Read the game from the back and try to avert danger, make tackles on the opposition. Sweepers have become basically extinct in today's game, though, because it's impractical to have one player play so much further back behind the other defenders because of the offside rule. And fullbacks are the next defensive position I want to go over. You can also refer to them as just the right back or the left back, but if you have a traditional 4-defender setup, the 2 on the outside are your fullbacks. Again, they're trying to prevent the other team from scoring first and foremost, keeping opposing wingers outside of the penalty box and impeding crosses from getting through to the danger area. They're also trying to get down the flanks and joining the attack from time to time, but their main priority is still defending. Fullbacks are similar, but a little bit different than our next position, wingbacks. Wingbacks are seen in formations like a 5-3-2 or 3-5-2. More or less, wingbacks are outside defenders, just like fullbacks. However, they have a heavier emphasis on attacking, so more responsibilities advancing up the field and being adventurous, helping the attack by whipping in crosses and making overlapping runs, providing width for the forwards. Wingbacks have to have...
Okay, so like, all right, so this is kind of giving me position, different perspective on eFootball, bro. Because you know how we just get the player and then we just start running towards the nigga? We gotta like be in like these certain positions where they got us at right here.
Great physical fitness because they're constantly running up and down the sidelines. And at this point, the term fullback is gradually falling out of style because in the modern game, fullbacks are becoming more offensive like the wingback. There's almost a blurring now between those two positions. Moving on to the midfielders, these players operate in the middle of the pitch, and the first kind of midi is the defensive midfielder, also known as the holding midfielder. The center defensive mids are the players right in front of the center backs, as you see here in the 4-2-3-1 formation. CDMs, as they're also called, provide extra defensive protection. They have to cover for defenders who are making runs, charging up the pitch. They also do a ton of passing and directing from the center of the field. Just a bit more offensive then is the center midfielder. Their duties are split evenly between attack and defense. I pulled up the 4-3-3 formation again so you can see where the center midfielder is set up. These players are very busy distributing the ball to attacking players, making tackles. Great stamina is a must to be a center midi. Oftentimes a game is dictated by which midfield is stronger, who can retain more possession, who can win the ball back more swiftly. Center midfielders are all-around footballers. And we also have attacking midfielders back to the 4-2-3-1. It's the player in front of the defensive mids, flanked by wingers on each side. But center attacking mids are some of the most fun players to watch because oftentimes they have the creativity and flair to unlock defenses. They're some of the best dribblers, some of the best passers, and the best center attacking mids have supreme vision to pick out the final pass. Their primary role is to feed the forwards as well as get into the box and take shots on target too. Finally, let's talk about a couple different kinds of forwards. And for our 4-3-3, these two forwards who are positioned out wide are referred to as wingers. The wingers are typically the fastest players on the pitch. They also possess excellent dribbling skills. Their job is to drive up the wings and whip in crosses to center forwards.
Oh, so yeah, this is basically for me right here. Because, yeah, he said like a dribbling skills, so like I would be no look and everything.
Watch out.
So, yeah, this is basically actually right there in my position. I'm not going to lie. We can just end the video right here. I'm just saying. Winger.
Also may cut in and try to take on defenders in the hopes of manufacturing shots on target. Again, they spend most of their time out wide. It's all about supplying the other forwards to generate goal-scoring opportunities. And then the striker or center forward is the other kind of attacking player. Strikers are always located the furthest up the pitch. They act as the focal point.
No, this is me. Opposition. Winger, like you said.
I said opposition. No, at the beginning I said striker. Don't hold me to just one position.
Change your position.
I never said I only played one position, by the way. I played more than one. Boy. Rick.
I played a 10v1 before.
Cut it! Rick.
People are ones who are clinical at finishing because for them, success is largely based on how many goals they're scoring. It's vital for strikers to be able to score not only with their strong foot, but their weak foot and their head as well. Putting the goal in the back of the net is the name of the game. This is the one position that doesn't really have strict defensive duties. Strikers are just trying to score goals and to put the opposing defense under relentless pressure. And finally, we can't forget about the goalkeeper. Their job description is quite straightforward. Try to stop the other team from scoring by using their hands, their legs, or any other body part at their disposal. The only position who can use his or her hands while in the penalty box is the goalkeeper, and they typically move the least throughout a match, but positioning very important in blocking shots. It's always fun to see goalkeepers dive and make acrobatic saves. They're the last line of defense and the last position that we have to go over. All right, thank you so much for watching.
But I ain't gonna lie, I should play goalie because if I catch the ball, I'm gonna just dribble it down the field.
Bro, what? Bro, see, dog, you getting too creative in your mind and shit. Your imagination is getting too deep, boy.
They can only kick, but I'm dribbling around them. They can't steal it with their hands. I'ma dribble it down.
No, dog. What
No
about
feet.
what about the goal? You gotta. What about the goal? You gotta defend.
What you mean?
You gotta stop the goals from going inside the thing, dog.
I'ma have the ball. I'ma save it and
You're
then
not-
I'ma dribble it down the
You're not
field
gonna have it the whole game.
like a fast break.
You're not gonna have it the whole game. Right?
What other than that, I don't know.
See, you're not gonna play the full position. I'm gonna bug out.
I'ma save everything.
You ain't
though.
doing the defending part,
I'ma
boy.
save everything though. If I turn my body like this, like that diagonal is covering the whole goal. So I'm straight.
I'm just done talking to you at this
I'm
point.
straight.
Anyway, y'all, but that's the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe for this, you know what I'm saying? Share the video and all that, bro. It's a post of the video, bro. We actually learned something from this video. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
We gotta play eFootball or something now.
For real. Okay. But yeah, but merch on the way, 10K on the way.
Oh,
We got
okay.
this, baby.
Belly trucks with semi-suck, La Hotnum turn the city up. Be wildin', don't get any fucks. We block stars, they